At the end of the year 2000, there are 25.2 million veterans living in the United States. Hello, my name is Davina Vasquez, and I'm a proud citizen of the United States of America. And my goal is to persuade you to consider veteran employment pledges and retain a proven, qualified, dedicated workforce in U.S. veterans. First, we must consider the importance of human resources. Human resources operates under the philosophy that your employees are your greatest asset in your company. Employees are on the front lines from companies in any market. They are usually the first contact any customer has with the company and are direct representatives of the brand on any level of employment. The struggle is not just to find dedicated and qualified individuals, but to retain them within the company. And it is always a loss when a trained individual chooses to leave the company to seek other opportunities. Jerry Maguire is a movie where an executive gets laid off and has an episode in the middle of the office and says the statement with the most notoriety in cinema: "Who's coming with me?" Let's just get a sneak peek at this fine cinematography by Tom Cruise.
Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me besides Flipper here?
As a future manager, I'd hold my breath, cross my fingers and toes, and think, hopefully nobody but Flipper. Sometimes retention fails at no fault to the company, but to the character of the employee. Looking forward, I'd like to discuss the veteran population in the United States. As of 2000, most veterans are between the ages of 45 and 64, are currently employed, have a combined family income of more than $50,000, and have completed high school. For young veterans, we find this to be a promising statistic. Speaking of statistics, 21.1% of the 25.2 million veterans are under the age of 45, showing the growing number of young individuals currently discharged from the armed forces. Overall, to better understand veterans and their character, I'd like to state that 73.3% are married and living with their spouse, 60% have more than a high school diploma, 54.9% are participating in the workforce, and 3.6% are unemployed. This means that 907,056 veterans are currently seeking employment and are ready and available to enter the workforce. These individuals are experienced in everything from leading teams to building and managing global supply chains and systems. Moving on, we must illuminate the growing trend of veteran employment pledges. MSNBC recently reported that Starbucks has pledged 10,000 jobs. This is from a company who just landed on the Forbes Top 50 Companies to Work For in 2013. Starbucks is not just talking about their famous baristas that we all love and enjoy, but are seeking veterans that have experience in everything from teamwork to global logistics systems. Walmart was included in the article, referencing that it will add 100,000 veteran jobs in the next 5 years. These companies are highly successful and are a model for businesses worldwide. Former U.S. Secretary of Defense Robert Gates, who is now a Starbucks director, said, "This demographic represents one of the most underutilized talent pools in our country." In the future, we must find and utilize these unique, culturally diverse, and experienced expatriates we call veterans and employ them. Businesses should take the initiative and make veteran employment pledges a priority for their human resources. Employees are your greatest assets. Veterans are a class of individuals that often exemplify the best characteristics of an employee. And to prove that, major corporations have started initiatives that agree with that notion. If you only remember one thing, remember this. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. JFK said this, and these men and women we call veterans have already answered that call. But can you to return the favor? Leave no man behind and make a veteran employment pledge today. Thank you.